So you're in the market for an electric dirt bike, but you're just not sure what size electric dirt bike you want to buy. There's a few sizes. I'll go over them, the pros and cons, and I'm breaking down the best size to get. All right, the first category is the light category, or the hyper light category, which some people refer to it as. Basically, it's going to be lightweight, small size, shorter wheelbase, shorter seat height, less expensive. It's designed to be like a bicycle, only an electric dirt bike. It's designed to be lightweight. Everything is lightweight. It has a smaller frame, smaller swing arm, smaller suspension, smaller forks, smaller battery, smaller seat height, smaller wheelbase, everything to make it lighter. But it's very agile, very maneuverable. It's really easy to ride. It's easy to learn on. It's easy to ride wheelies on, or very easy to learn to ride wheelies. Everything around it is designed to be light. So it's the smallest size we have. The next size would be the mid-size, like the Ultra B. There's several other mid-size bikes. There's new bikes coming out in 2026, and most of them are mid-size. So the mid-size is a bit bigger in size, but not the same as a full-size dirt bike, right? So the weight on these mid-size are going to be around 195 pounds, around the 200-pound mark. Slightly taller seat height, 35, 36 inches, larger wheelbase, 54, 55 inch, better suspension, slightly bigger with more travel. It's a 43 millimeter, I believe, with like 9.5 inches of travel. It's more of a dirt bike size, but it's not the same as a full dirt bike. It's more like a 125 size dirt bike. And I mean like two-stroke size. It has the capability to carry bigger batteries, so you get more power, more range, more torque. The midsize will cost more than like the light series, but it doesn't cost as much as a full-size dirt bike. They are more of a dirt bike, so you can do more enduro riding, more track riding, more off-road. It's just not a full-size dirt bike. Okay, and then our final category is the full-size dirt bike. Like a Stark Varg. I say full-size because in relation to a 450 dirt bike, it's the same size. 265 pounds. It's got a taller seat height, 37 inches. Even larger wheelbase at almost 60 inches. It's got bigger suspension, 48, 49 millimeters. It's got like 12 inches of travel, more ground clearance. It has the capability of carrying the largest batteries, so it'll give you full power up to like 80 horsepower on some bikes. It's just going to be better for taller people because it's just the size of a full-size motorcycle, but it's electric, right? So there's three categories: the light category, the mid category, and the full-size category. Which one should you get? The problems with the light category is it's bicycle size, and it's designed to be light. So it comes with smaller suspension, smaller batteries, smaller design just to be lightweight, like I said. The swing arm and the frame is designed to be smaller, lighter. The problem is when you mod these bikes out, it's not made for all that power and abuse, so it won't last as long. Like the stress on the swing arm, when you start adding more power, more weight, it just stresses all these components, and you have to like change a lot of components if you do that. It's just made to be light, so when you're putting heavy ass batteries in them, and it just doesn't last as long. And I feel like the frame is just smaller. Like if you're trying to do any serious off-road, you want a bigger frame that's just going to be able to handle that abuse better. You know, and the swing arm, the steering neck, suspension, frame are all weak points on these light categories. If you do excessive technical off-road riding and you mod it out for that stuff. It's just the frame is so light and small. It's not meant to be like a dirt bike. Can it do some off-road? Yes, but highly modifying it, it can't keep up. Okay, so let's talk about the midweight. Are there any cons to the midweight? There are not really many bad things about the midweight category to say, really. It's built better to withstand more hardcore off-road riding. It really doesn't need modded too much unless you're trying to make it have power like a full-size dirt bike. And then you're going to run into the same problems. If you're trying to make a mid-size bike a full-size dirt bike, well, it's gonna struggle trying to be a full-size bike. They're good out of the box, but when you go trying to modify them too much, they can get out of hand. Let's talk about the full size now. There's not many bad things to say about a full size electric dirt bikes either, like the Stark Varg. The cost is the same as a full size dirt bike, a 450. The weight is the same as a full size motorcycle dirt bike. Power is the same. The Stark Varg is even more powerful than some dirt bikes. The problem is though, it doesn't have the range of a full size dirt bike. It's got all those same features, you know, bigger frame, bigger suspension, bigger batteries, more power, everything you would want in a full-size motorcycle, but it's an electric one and it just doesn't have the range. So probably the only downside to a full-size is like it just doesn't have the range. It's good for track and enduro and trail riding, doing all the good stuff that we love to do, and you can throw at it whatever you want. It's gonna be durable and it's gonna handle all that stuff really well, just like a full-size motorcycle can. The price is gonna be a little less than a full-size motorcycle. I think cost, you can import them around $10,000 right now, Stark Varg, but that's around the same price as a full-size dirt bike. What's the conclusion? Well, what is the best size to get? In my opinion, from my experience, trying all these sizes, the midsize is the best all-arounder for most people. It's going to give enough power to be able to do what you want. It has enough durability and ability for off-road and enduro riding. So it's more of a dirt bike. It's going to be able to handle some of that off-road way better than like a light category bike. The cost is fair. It's going to be like around $5,000 to $6,000 instead of like $10,000 for a full size or $3,000 for a light. A mid-range price for the mid-size bikes. It's also not so big that people complain when you ride by them on sidewalks and stuff. It's not too big that it freaks people out, but it's not so small that you can't do stuff. Most of the new bikes that are being released in 26 are the mid-size. I think the market understands that these bikes are better. They can be used for more things. They're more off-road than the smaller ones. And I think just more people are interested in that size and that role, because it's definitely the new hotness for a reason. It's smaller than a full-size dirt bike, but not too small, and you don't sacrifice ability too much either, right? It's still giving you the ability to do enduro riding, track riding, those kinds of things, trail riding. I definitely recommend the mid-size for most people. Even if it's your first time getting an e-bike, even if you never owned an electric bike but you've rode motorcycles before, I recommend the mid-size. When should you do like the light size or the small size or hyper light version? Well, if you're new and you're learning, it's a good bike to purchase. It's easy to ride, it's easy to learn on the wheelies. You can learn wheelies on it, all those things. That's when it's ideal to buy the light size. Now the mid-size, you can learn on those, you can do wheelies on them, you can do everything on those. They're still very agile. They're just a little bit more in cost, a little bit bigger in size, but they allow you the ability to do a little more. Can the lights do all those same things? Yes, just not as good, not as easy. And the full size is nice, but you're at a full size compared to a motorcycle. So then it starts, you know, when I'm spending this much and it's this size, like the range, maybe you just go to a full-size Moto. You know, that's the only problem with the full size is that, like, do you really just do an electric one or a gas one? I think the midsize is better because it's smaller and still has good range, still has good power, and can do all those things, just not like a full-size bike. Comment below what your favorite size electric dirt bike is. If you have any questions, comment down below and I'll try to answer them in the first hour the video goes live. Hope you liked the video. Don't forget, comment, like, subscribe, and all that good stuff, and I will catch you guys later.